Notts County Talk. I am back at the court after it is finished. Notts won Stoke 5. First pre-season friendly that I've been to. Obviously played Nuneaton the other day. And the first time been back in Mead Lane since Jody Jones' incredible last minute extra time winner to take us to Wembley. Before I start and give my review, if you would like to win a home and away shirt and you've not already entered, I'll leave the link to that giveaway in the description. Follow the instructions in it. Takes a minute and a half, and it's a no-brainer really. Put yourself in that competition, see if you can win a home or away shirt, and yeah, just a thank you from us for the support on the channel. So 5-1, not reading much into it. Scoreline in a pre-season friendly doesn't worry me too much. First half, there's a lot to say about. The second half, not really as much to say about at all. But I'll crack on with it. Defensively, concerning. I know it's pre-season friendly, but defensively it was pretty concerning. It could have been 8 or 9 in the first half, but for some good saves and last minute interceptions and offside flag saves a fair few times. I know we're playing Stoke, a Championship side with some good players. Tyrese Campbell absolutely killed us that first half. Very good player. I haven't seen who scored the goals, but he got a couple at least. And he scored 9 goals in the Championship last year. So he is a very good player, young player, quick, and they absolutely killed us on the counter attack. That first half side, we're not going to come up against teams that strong week in, week out. Obviously, we're going to play some pretty strong sides, but that their transition and the breaks and back to front in sort of 5 seconds, 2-3 touches, they're back to front opening us up. Yeah, so that was pretty concerning. We're all over the place. You obviously have Mahovo playing, who's not got massive amounts of experience. I think he only played in either the FA Trophy or the FA Cup earlier in last season. And there's not the experience there to then be facing a second tier side when we've not been used to that kind of quality. It's the highest side we've ever faced under Luke Williams. Obviously, Leicester City in that training ground friendly, but in terms of when we're actually, cemented in Luke Williams' play style, which in that Leicester game we literally weren't. It was the first pre-season with him, and they're the best side we played by a country mile. So in that respect, you can see why I've conceded, but we were all over the shop for the majority of that first half, and it was painful to watch defensively. Positives though, attacking wise, I thought were fantastic. Carved them open a few times. We carved the first chance of the whole game. The man played down the wing, got in with his pace, put it across, and but for a fantastic save, I think it was Maka, would have had the opening goal. And on a number of occasions, we found ourselves creating a lot of space. In their half, where they will press onto us, try and get the ball off Brinley, off Cameron, and we would just pop the ball through straight to McGoldrick, who I thought was really, really good, or straight through to Crowley, who, again, first time seeing him, impressed me massively. Very, very, very impressive. And he seems to have got a link up already with Maka and already with Aaron Aman. So, in my eyes, they're two massive positives. Their performances. We saw Badger in midfield again, which I think is something we need to see. I think he's a lot better in midfield. Again, it's a tough game for him to come into. And then second half, yes, we lost the second half 1-0, making it 5-1 overall. There was a lot of changes on the 60th minute. Cisse, I thought, youth player, looked very, very good. I don't know what other people thought about that. Let me know about that one. I thought he was very good. We saw Luther come on, didn't really get a sniff. Jody looked very sharp, and I was saying to Jordan, who sat with me, I said, every minute he gets on a football pitch, he gets better and better. It's a long time that he's been out, but he's slowly getting more and more games under his belt. I thought he looked good. Will Randall is good. He was very, very impressive in my opinion. Needs to maybe take his man on, but obviously we're playing a Championship side. And I was also saying to Jordan as well, I think he's gone a little bit under the radar because of when we actually signed him right at the start of the window. And I think he could be a very, very good acquisition for us, especially in that wing-back position where we can have something a little bit different to Adam Chickson. Obviously saw players like Bostock. We saw Toby, which was really nice to see him play. The 1-2s again, getting crosses in. It was good. But I'm not reading too much into scoreline, but the way we defended, first half especially, and I've said this on the channel in the previous perspective we did a couple of weeks ago, and it's not reactionary to this, we need to sign a defender, in my opinion. One quality centre-back, minimum, I think, and it showed today. Other than that, attacking-wise, spot on. Good run out for the players. Good for Williams to see where we need to improve. And there were positives in there. Look, we played a championship side, a mid-table championship side last year, and I'd like to see how we play against Forest. I think they're going to be more up for it. I'm hoping it's not going to be that kind of scoreline again, but we'll see how it goes. Second game of pre-season, coming back into it, and positives to take.